Hi guys, this is Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge, and today I've got something that Banggood sent me. Banggood.com. It's a vendor out there on the internet with Chinese origins. And what they sent to me this time is one of these by Xiaomi. Xiaomi is that consumer electronics manufacturer out of China that makes high-end electronics. I'm talking good quality stuff. They make stuff, that we would think of as the Apple of China, Apple products. This box has a TV controller in it. It's got Android version 6 in it. I believe it's going to be upgraded to version 7 soon. It's been a little bit of time coming, hasn't it? It's called the Mi Box. 4K Ultra High D capability, set-top box. And here's the little logos on the bottom: Netflix, YouTube, Google Play Store, Red Bull. So the box is a nice sturdy box, and you've got instructions inside. I've already taken out of the box because I've used this for about a week or so. And inside the box, you get your controller unit, you get a remote, you get HDMI cable, and you get a power cable. And it just shows very simply how to plug it in and use it. And it tells you what website to go to if you need a little bit more help. So what's inside? Well, you've got this little guy. I'll give you the measurements if you need them. I think it's about 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch, maybe, or a little bit less than that thick. And on the back, you've got your power input, a USB, so you can add more memory to it, a HDMI port, and an audio port, so you can plug in headphones or other, something for streaming audio. Other than that, it's just a nice thin, square kind of shape with rounded edges, and there's the IR ports at the front. I'll show you I won't show you the cables and stuff. It's just good quality HDMI cable and a power plug. And then you get this remote. The coolest feature about this remote is it's got this microphone button right there. So you can press it and say Netflix, and it'll open up Netflix for you. You press it again and say YouTube, YouTube opens up. So it's a nice voice-controlled remote control, or you can use the buttons to control it as well. Nice main button up here, multiple, different HID kind of button, heads-up display kind of button, so you're looking up and you control the thing. And that's all that it takes. That's all that it is. Inside, you've got two AAA batteries, and you're up and running. You want to see how this thing looks when it's working, don't you? But before I get there, let me tell you one important thing. On Banggood's site, it's kind of weird. It even says in the descriptions close to the bottom that you will get a UK or USA power adapter randomly. That's the only negative that I have about this thing. And so guess what I ended up getting? I ended up getting a UK one. So I contacted Banggood, and I ended up getting a little universal adapter that works in 150 different countries. It's good to get those anyways. I think they're under $10. I know they're under $10 US. And I bought another one just so I'd have a spare and stuff, because other things that I'm buying sometimes don't have USA or Canadian. Canada and USA use the exact same power, plugs and stuff. Of course, the plugs don't change the voltage. It just changes how the plugs physically plug together. So you might need to get yourself an adapter if you buy this from Banggood. And so I suggest when you go to Banggood, get the adapter right away, because you might use it for something else in the future anyway. And I'll put links to both of those things in the description below. So now let's go take a look at how this thing works and how it looks. So I'm sitting here in front of my 32-inch TV. It's just a cheap little RCA that I got. And I'll tell you something. The picture looks better through the Xiaomi box than it ever did even through my laptop. I've got it set up between my computer over here, and usually I've got my computer on both of these screens, and then when I want to use my TV box, the Xiaomi box, I just turn this guy on here and I start using it. And I just hit the microphone button. YouTube. Ta-da! And it pulls up YouTube. It gets me whatever I want. Press the mic button again. Netflix. And it goes to Netflix. Isn't that great? Okay, so once you're on Netflix, you can just hit that mic button again. Black Mirror. And there you go. Black Mirror, available on Netflix. And then I hit the start button and it logged me into my account and it's going to start the show. Isn't that cool? I got to get out of that because I don't want to cross any copyrights. So that's what it looks like. That's how it works. It's really that simple. I don't have anything else really to say. This explains how it works. It's up to 4K. My son's got a 4K monitor, and it just looks awesome on there. This is just a cheap little 1080p and low quality 1080p at that. It's very simple, very easy to use, small, discrete. You can add your memory. I just plugged in this little flash drive, or you can just use a USB stick and plug that sucker in for added memory. And yeah, it just works like any old Android. You can add your own apps. You can go to the Play Store, and once you're at the Play Store, you can pick whatever apps you want to get, games, other apps. Go to your settings. Let's see that. Whoops. Let's go back. Go to settings, and it auto updates your apps, all kinds of stuff, anything that you want to do that's regular on an Android, and you're good to go. Everything's there. Easy to use, fun to play with, great little voice control. There really is nothing else to say. You don't need a whole lot. I recommend this thing extra highly as I possibly can. It's the best TV box I've ever used. So thanks so much for watching this. Links in the description below. Have a good time. Bye now.